Okay, now that my picture is rotated the right way, I'm going to open the picture from the background. I always want to go to File, Open to open the picture that I want to use. So I've got my background picture here. Next thing I'm going to do is use the Lasso Free Select tool to try and go select my whole body. And I want to do this as close to the body as I can because everything that I get that's background on here, I need to use the clone tool to clean up after I'm done. So I'm not doing a very good job on this example. You're going to need to do better, but remember, if I want to subtract something from the selection, I just need to hold in the control button to subtract part of the selection, and now I took out a little bit of that and it made it a little bit better. All right, so now I'm just going to edit, copy, and go to my background picture, edit, paste. Right now it looks like I'm a little bit too big in here, so I'm going to use the scale tool, click on my body. Remember, make sure that this link is connected so that if this link is not connected, I could get really skinny or fat. And I don't want that. I want to make sure as I scale, this link is connected, and now it doesn't let me get skinny or fat. It just gets proportionally bigger or smaller. So I want to get a little smaller. I think that's pretty good. Move it into the right position, and once I'm in the right spot, I'm going to click on one of these rectangular or circle ellipse selection tool, and I'm going to click on the background, and that's going to anchor my body into place and deselect it. So now I'm not going to be able to change anything with the scale or position of my body anymore, but now I can clean up the edges and try and make everything nice and pretty, make it look like it wasn't copied and pasted into the picture. So I'm going to try and get all the way around the edges, clean up everything. Remember, you're trying to use the clone tool. Try and keep selecting areas that are near where you're cloning from. So if I'm cloning up in the sky here, I don't want to clone from in the water. It doesn't quite match. I want to use from the sky right here, and I want to clean up all of those edges around my head. Once everything is all cleaned up, now I need to File, Open again, open the fish, and now I've got another picture that I need to copy and paste. So I'm going to do this one really pretty quick. All right, I'm actually going to start over. I didn't like how that one worked. So I'm going to start over here.
The soccer and flag football bus is leaving in 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6.
All right, so now that I've got almost this whole thing selected, I'm going to do the same thing I did with copying myself into the other picture. I'm going to go to Edit, Copy, and then I would paste it in. So I'm not going to finish this up because we've done this all before. So we're going to copy that in there, scale and rotate, move it into the right position, and then clean it up. The last thing that you need to do is add in the text. Let's see. Actually, I am going to open this up really quick and show you how to do the text tool. All right, so I'm going to open this background, and I'm going to drag in a little text box, and I'm going to type in my name, the date, and what is the date? It's the 25th today, 9/25/2014, and size and type of fish, if you know it. So it was, I think it was a bass, and let's call it 8 pounds. If I want to change anything about this, I might need to move my rectangle down a little bit so that I can highlight and make my text bigger or smaller and change the color of this. So I'm going to change it to something so that I can see it up in that sky there. I'm going to change it to a nice bright green, and now I'm going to move it back up.
Will Farley please come to the front?